find my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
100%.
Closure is my number one. Everything after that, I just believe that the universe is going to do its thing. I had 3 children by the time I was 18 years old. It's not recommended, ladies.
How old were you for the first baby?
I was 15 when I had Breanna. The last sighting of Breanna was at a bottle store in Palmerston North. That suitcase belonged to one of the persons of interest. But the black handbag, Breanna's black handbag, they've dumped outside my mother's house to make it look like she's run away. You know, like this whole journey, there's no way in the world I could have done this journey without the support that I've had. You need it. It's almost like Breanna's been the driving force of, like, her wairua has just been so strong that, you know, just guided us to every step of the way. Her phone was found waterlogged 5 weeks after on Toro Beach. That had come up.
And the cell providers can't track the text messages.
Carry this journey with themselves, like the support, the profile pictures, the posters, Breanna's face.
Everything,
You know, we've seen it. Everyone's seen it.
And that's what it's all about,
There's
you know.
an outcry for her.
Yeah, that one there, that was the first search that the police have ever tried to stop me from doing. So they were there waiting for me. I just think that they had a massive investigation going on there, and my daughter was just bait amongst the whole situation. How many more people would you want to go missing, or how many more people do you want to get hurt out there before you're going to do move something? Up my way. No, you're not going to do it. I'm going on there to search for my daughter. So, no, what if we do find some remains, actually, you know, like, how am I going to get it tested that that's my daughter? But yeah, so when I did that last search, this is going to get a little bit gruesome. It was the pits, mate. I call it the Wolf Creek of New Zealand.
Wow, that's a big title.
It's disgusting. There was bloodstained mattresses, you name it.
So what did you find once you got on there? Rumour has it that the search party ends, you guys have your evidence that you're found, and then the property gets burnt down? So was that...
Because it's broad daylight, right?
Exactly.
See, that is a good point, actually. No one's ever asked me that. So one of her siblings kept going hard to, you know, try and think of a password of Breanna's that she would use, and she got it.
She got it to her Facebook?
Yeah.
Have you had the chance to properly grieve? No.
Need a body, to do that.
It's hard.
Yeah.
When did you hear from them last? When was your last update?
The day after the search.
That's your last update?
That's
after
the last
that,
update.
I believe you called out New Zealand Police. Yeah. And Christopher Luxon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they respond? Was there anything on the back?
I got an email back from Christopher Luxon's people. I sent him a walk-in wardrobe. There was a gap between our clothing, so he'd shifted the clothing apart, and I sent a belt hanging on the bar. You know, where her father had taken his own life was in our home, and my children were home. I was the one that found their father. Yeah, I was addicted to, you name it, indone, codeine, Valium. I was just trying to get myself to the most numbest state.
Yeah.
It only takes, 6 months to become a police officer, right? It takes 4 years to become a social worker. Go figure.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary,
but a cop can just, here you are, law and order.
Yeah. My heart was telling me something's not right. Yeah, and that was just a week before she disappeared. So she obviously was hiding these things from us.
Yeah. Do you think Breanna was murdered?
Yeah. In my heart. Yeah. Putting it out there.
You know.
We are looking for a body. We're looking for the remains of this girl.
Where you from?
Welcome back to the Making a Statement podcast, episode 20. We're kicking off 2026 right. We've got a very special guest here with us tonight. I'm looking forward to this conversation that we're about to have. It will be unscripted, unedited, uncensored. What's the other one?
I forgot, it's been so long.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
Yeah.
There it is.
And yeah, we're about breaking the stigma, having conversations openly and talking about the subjects that are hard to discuss. And what better person to have with us here tonight. Before we kick off, we've got the bro to the left, brother E. Oh, sorry, he's to the right.
Hi, I'm Ethan.
You're left.
I'm their left.
Cuzzy DJ TJ on the ones and twos.
Kia ora, kia ora.
And Dills, Making a Statement Entertainment. Go check us out, makingastatement.co.nz. Clothing brand, Making a Statement apparel's up there now. First podcast for 2026.
sort that out.
And our guest with us, she's an advocate, as well as the owner, the runner of multiple support groups and networks.
The social media platforms that kind of unites people to bring awareness to what's going on in Aotearoa.
Yeah.
And this is to do with the hard basket, missing people,
Mm-hmm.
victims of serious crime.
Yeah.
So that's what I basically cover, and I've started a movement for wahine
Absolutely.
through the process.
And
Yes.
you're speaking on this through your own loss, being the mother of Breanna Muriwai.
Yeah.
Missing August 27th, 2022.
Yeah.
What a hard journey that would be. My family personally, we lost my uncle. He went missing, and it is a hard one, definitely. So, yeah, could you please, Jazz, introduce yourself to our guests?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Jasmin Gray. You all know me as Mama Jazz on Facebook. I, like Dill said, I'm the mother of Breanna Muriwai. She was 22 when she went missing. I've strategized and utilized tools such as social media and marching to Parliament to raise awareness, gain a support network, and in the search for my daughter. And that's landed me here, sitting here next to Dills as well, and just spreading some more awareness on my daughter. I'm also a mother of 7 children altogether.
Massive. Yeah, what a story. So I'm looking forward to actually catching up, because we've touched base over the years, but to sit down with you in person, I'm looking forward to this kōrero. I have been since I reached out to you.
Yep.
Can I just get you to pop that mic, make sure it's close to your mouth. We don't
Sure.
want to miss anything of your important story.
Yeah.
So before we kick off, we do a mental health check-in. So that's just where we at out of 10. Yeah, that's for the week that's been. So how are you? Where are you at?
For the week that's been, I'm probably around about a 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And what's kind of landed you there?
Life in general, adulting, the beginning of a new year, just knowing that I was coming here to, it was bringing things to the surface again. I won't lie on that. I've had a whole year off, so yeah.
Awesome.
What's that year off? Is that you just needing to rehabilitate, recoup?
Yeah, most definitely. It's a hard journey, so it takes everything out of you, physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. So, and you got to remember that you are human at the same time. And sometimes social media and things like that can get the better of you, and you just need to learn that. Come back to reality for a little bit.
That's strong.
It can be consuming.
Identifying that as massive. Me personally, we've been reconnecting as a family, going out camping the last few weekends where there's no reception, there's no devices, so you are just doing, what you. And my social media platforms shows that, because I haven't really been posting because I'm enjoying real life. Yeah. So I understand that 100%. Especially
and being okay with it, right?
Yeah, 100%. And that's what my 2026 for me personally has been about. Is I just want more quality. And time is so precious. I'm turning 30 next month, and that's mind blowing to me. Because that's old for me. For me, when I was little, 30 was an old man. So now I'm an old man to those that are little. So so has that just been a break from posting, or a break from social media in general? You've been off the platforms?
Yep. You need that time to, like I said, to come back to reality, because you get stuck in that limbo of finding your daughter. And because I've started that campaign as well, a couple of other social media pages to in the search, so like I said, it's consuming, and your devices are going off all the time. And
opinions.
I don't really. Those opinions, they just shift them to the side, choose my battles in that. I'm not going to lie, though, it does cut you deep sometimes. But
I think just reading the wrong comment on the wrong day at the wrong time can sometimes I can see the most offensive shit and laugh it off, but sometimes somebody just says something dumb and I get triggered.
I get triggered every time.
You get triggered.
I'm not used to it.
He's new to it.
I'm not used to social media, so anytime I see someone say something dumb, even on someone I don't even know's post, but if I just see a dumb comment, I'm like, You don't have to put that on this. Just fuck off.
Yeah.
Don't be an egg. Like,
Yeah.
you know, keep your negativity
That's
to yourself.
the thing about the social media. You know, you're exposed. People are entitled to their opinions. It is the freedom of speech on there. So I just allow them. I don't delete their comments in that because they don't understand that you're actually bringing more awareness out. You're keeping the algorithm going. So keep it going.
I love that, and I'm the same. Very
That's what
much
he's
so.
like too.
I'm very much
Yeah.
so. Like I just leave it because at the end of the day as well, you know, it's one person's opinion. But one, it sparks conversation. But just everyone is entitled to opinion, even if it is wrong. I just if it crosses a line for me, you know, there's lines. You don't cross lines. If they do that, everyone should know what it is. You know, calling somebody an idiot, that's one thing. Going into that next level of
Going deep into
disgust.
their personal life, That
you
that's
don't
a bit
cross
much.
lines. So that's my rule on my pages, my platforms.
Yeah.
So what brings you back now? Why's now the right time to come back to the social media
I'm
space?
feeling refreshed now. I'm feeling good to go, and I knew that I was going to have a whole year off. You know, you give yourself a realistic goal.
It's like a mental
resting.
reset.
Oh, most definitely. And because of that journey, I most definitely needed a good year off. I did say about 6 months, but yeah, when I got to the 6 month mark, I just knew that, oh, come on, Jazzy, who are you kidding? Your children, I have other children as well, like I said, and they very much needed me as well. I needed to feel as important as Breanna.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. And so you back like 2025 goals was basically take that step back from socials. 2026 is come back.
Yeah, remembering who I am as a person and gaining my strength again. And if I am going to come back, what to do and what not to do this time. Yeah.
So what does that look like to you? Oh, actually, we'll touch base because we got to drink our load of tea bar before the ice melts.
Getting a bit thirsty
But
already.
we will come back to that.
Yeah.
Your flavour, Jazz, can you just fill us in what you did there?
Okay, so my daughter, I sent her your email off to her, and I said, oh, you know, I've been invited to Dill's platform and stuff, and she read down the bottom that you do the loaded tea.
Yep.
And she's like, I drank that stuff.
Nice.
And yeah, so when you sent the flavours, she said, try the blackberry one.
That's what she drinks?
Yeah.
Right. So
That's
you've
my
got
daughter Taylor.
Blackberry with the energy boost. So you
I'm hoping I did it justice then.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah, I make them every week.
He's getting better too.
I'm getting better.
But we call it true reviews. So that means we rate it out of 10, but we're honest. So if you don't like it, if it's caca, you say that.
It's hard to judge too because you never know if someone wants it super sweet or not sweet or, you know what I mean?
I don't think tea should be sweet anyway, you know. But we'll see.
We'll see.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it?
good. Yeah.
Oh, yes, thank you.
What's that out of 10?
Yeah, I'd give that one a 10 out of 10 actually.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's
Whoa,
go.
that hypes it. I don't even think we've had a 10.
No,
Have we?
Really?
I don't think from a guest, no.
Nah.
We've definitely rated, because we've had a lot of
Mean
different
ones,
flavours.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
man, awesome.
Solid.
I drink my boba teas, you know.
Yeah.
The
So
bubble
anyone
teas.
out
My
there,
wife likes them
you want to
too.
try the loaded tea bar, making a statement, use that code, get a discount.
Baby, you wanna try?
It's refreshing. It's a replacement substitute for energy drinks. So I personally used to stock, and anyone in this room can vouch for the fact I used to stock the fridge, or wifey did, with energy drinks, and we'd have one a night, two a night, whatever. We don't drink those anymore. We just drink these because you can put the energy boost in, which is a natural like guarana and taurine and stuff like that, rather than the sugary fizzy energy drink one.
Yeah.
So we had that, and it's got like a aloe vera concentrate that helps with like probiotics and gut digestive
Nice.
health, and then it's sugar free as well,
So they're a lot healthier than the bubble teas.
and energy drinks.
I actually don't know what are in the bubble teas. They're yum
The
though.
balls of
The,
sugar,
Are they?
I think so.
I thought there was a plant extract or something.
Oh, I don't know.
We might both be wrong. I
They
don't know.
taste. They taste nice.
But they're very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jam mine. Mine's what is it? Banana and pink grapefruit. So yeah, we've mixed it up. This is just one I made up one day, just being silly, and I actually really liked it.
Didn't you
So
make it up at the
Yeah,
mini
yeah.
fest?
I made it up in the bar with them. Like we took a video of it. We still need to put that out. Oh, but yeah, they came and supported the mini fest, and we made it in their thing. We made up this flavor.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's gangster.
Did I look good?
Yeah, but I know it's not good to share drinks.
Nah, I'm good.
You know what?
Nah. I tried it.
It's
I
that
tried
good.
it.
It's, oh,
The
hey.
vid's going
No,
around.
I tried it at the mini fest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And I've tried it again since because you've made it since.
it's actually good, eh?
I already had mine. It's
What-
the same old
Same old.
passion fruit mango. and
Nice.
He got it too. That's our favourite.
Yeah, I got the same passion fruit mango with toe energy.
Well, there we go. But we've made
They're our
them.
favourites.
We've made them, and
that's
the
best.
ice is still in them
Yeah.
because the load of T-Bar sent us an ice machine.
Ice
for Christmas.
machine. Yeah, they
So
sent us a brand new
nice.
ice
That was
machine.
cool because we kept going to shoot, and obviously you know how hot it is in here.
Yeah.
5 minutes in, all the teas melted, all
But
the
I-
ice.
But I'm getting more proactive with putting the water together and stuff, and then putting the cups in the freezer so the cups are cold and the ice is
Smart.
the water's extra cold.
Yeah.
So then it stays colder for longer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it works.
we might have to have like a hot tea version in the winter.
I don't know if you could.
Surely,
Oh, we'll
it's
try.
tea. But yeah. Anyways, hot topic, Cuzzy DJ TJ. We need to
We
run
need to
this
finish the
back.
mental.
Oh yeah, we didn't do everyone else's. How are you feeling out of 10?
I would say I am I'm a 9.
I forgot. We didn't set up the Cuzzy Trev cam.
Oh no, that's all good.
Damn.
So I'm a 9 because obviously I fully moved into my new house and we've set up everything. So we got our TVs, my gaming room, walk-in wardrobe. But the reason why it's not a 10 is because today I had to deal with a maggot problem.
Oh shit.
Because my partner, she put meat in the rubbish bin and there was just a lot of maggots that came out on the floor today, and I got a call from my girlfriend.
You guys must not have to empty your bin very often, because my bin gets emptied like every day.
We don't have a bin.
The heat
Yeah,
would
true.
bring them on real fast.
Yeah, true.
And
Jeez,
you're a big boy now, so you got to sort those maggots out yourself. Can't ask mum.
A 9's better than a 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
But those maggots didn't bring you down much, eh?
No.
You back at Mahi?
Yep.
How's that?
Last week it was exhausting. This week is now pretty good because just summertime. It's awesome. I'm getting burnt though, so I need to wear sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen, kids.
We need a sunscreen brand sponsorship.
Maybe.
How are you out of 10, bro?
Good. I would say, probably an 8. Good, refreshing New Year's, Christmas time. Good time with the family, that sort of thing. Work's good. Got someone on now. Got my uncle on now, so not too busy. And son is officially 2 months old today, so
Wow.
yeah, so that's pretty
goes
cool.
fast.
He's growing heaps, and he's fully smiling all the time now. He knows my voice hard out, so now when I get home from work, I talk to him and he starts smiling, and that it's nice. It's kind of special. So.
You still haven't brought him on the podcast.
No,
I
haven't.
Going to say hello with him.
I was going to, and then I didn't really want to put him on the podcast yet, but then I ended up putting a photo of him on anyway. So then, he can come on, whatever. He's asleep though when we film, so I don't want to interrupt him. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm good, and just cracking on with doing more renovations on the house and that. So
Out of 10?
8. I said 8.
Oh, 8.
I'm 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say I'm an 8. I'm an 8. I'm going to say 8.5. Because it was a mean New Year's, mean Christmas because I took the time off, went and recharged, went camping, done the whānau thing, had a lot of time to myself, played a lot of Xbox, wasted a lot of time, done a lot of nothing, which I don't do. I never do that. So I've low-key been dreading today, but looking forward to today. Because I knew I had to snap back to reality. I've been out fishing. Like for the last week, 4 days out of the 7, I was out on the river, walking up the river with a rod for hours, swimming and just fishing. I want to be out there doing that rather than be at home doing this,
Reconnecting.
So, reconnecting, yeah. And that's how I started my year off, and it's felt amazing and made the time to do that. And I definitely want to carry that energy through the year too, because I don't want to wait a whole year to do it all again. So definitely going to reprioritize some of my time. And now that we've got our tent, we're just camping men now, or camping men and women and kids.
Choice.
Yeah, so it's been awesome. So I want to say 8.5, but back to Mahi. It was back to Mahi today, back to the gym today, back to podcasting today, back to editing podcasts, back to editing all the week, back to deadlines, back to having to do invoices and taxes and and Mahi, just that takes up so much time. It takes up all day. So yeah, anyways, we're back to reality, but I couldn't be happier with the podcast that we're launching back 2026 with. It sounds like we're coming out strong out the gate swinging with a massive conversation that we're about to have. But it sounds like you've also got a massive 2026, and I'm wondering what you've got planned for it.
So what begins here? you know, relaunching and getting Breanna's awareness back out there. But like I said, I'm going to be doing things a lot different this time, knowing what to do, what not to do. And that's only engaging in keeping the awareness out there. No more searches. If we were going to do anything like that, that would be just a private thing between me and my family. So yeah, and reactivating my Unite page. That one there is for missing other missing people and victims of serious crime. So that one's really passionate to me, but you know, making sure that I'm keeping Breanna at the forefront of everything. So yeah, it's just really about getting those pages reactivated again, but you know, within reason. Yeah.
So you're going to be active on those. Where's your journey? What are you what's your intentional plans? Are you kicking it off with this podcast? What's next for your steps?
Yeah, this was the beginning of things, and just slowly get back into it. I did want to launch another page, and that was Movement for Wahine, for women. It's a safe space for them. It might sound sexist or whatever, but realistically, you know, I can't think like you meant.
Facts.
Yeah, no.
Facts.
So
I will never sit there and think I can think like my wife.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
So so through this journey of Breanna, like I said, it's you know, other women have come out of the woodworks and shared their stories and things, and they've asked me, can you open up a safe space, a page just for us ladies? You know, they can post anonymously, we can speak about certain topics and things, and we can all learn from each other. Yeah,
that's cool.
No negativity or whatever. And it's about empowering each other to, you know, we need each other, stop hating on each other. You know, because these are trying times, especially for parenting.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you've kind of created a little bit of a following through this though, eh? Like your like return to social media obviously has been recent, and I think I seen a post of yours and it had like massive traction. I was like, wow, it's cool to see that you're back and you're posting again, but wow, your support never left. You know, you took a break for a year, but they've, you know, stayed true, and they know that you're there, and when you came back, they were there.
They are hearty.
Yeah, so that was massive to see, and I'm looking forward to you know, the impact that you can continue to have.
Yeah.
And through that following that you've kind of accumulated, you've been on a bit of a journey. But kind of, I almost want to just, you know, who you are outside of, you know, the Facebook groups and that your journey. If you just said a summary of who you are and where you've come from, what's that look like?
So I was born in Kōrero. Was there for the first 4 years of my life, and then my mother sold up down there and moved us up to Paraparaumu, me and my siblings. So I lived there till I was 18 years old, and then shifted over to, I had 3 children by the time I was 18 years old. It's not recommended, ladies.
But, how old were you for the first baby?
I was 15 when I had Breanna.
You could have almost landed on MTV.
Not Jerry Springer. But yeah, so I had my first 3 by the time I was 18, and I had an amazing support network. That's what was the difference, you know. That's why I'm saying I don't recommend it. I was just very, very lucky.
Is that the whole it takes a village to raise
most definitely
a tribe mentality there?
Yeah, my amazing mother as well. So, you know, my awesome sisters. But so when I turned 18, decided to move over to Australia. Father of my first 5, he moved over to Australia first, set up over there, and had another 2 children over in Australia. And we suffered a massive loss over there though, 8 years in. So we lost the father of my 5 children there through suicide.
Oh wow.
So that's another thing that I raise awareness on as well, and that's something that's very passionate to me too. So that's something that I'll be touching base on through my social media platforms as well. So through that, I could no longer live in Australia. I needed to come back by my support networks here in New Zealand. And
was there any warning signs?
When you look back, you can see the warning signs.
The same.
What were those?
They just become, it's almost like, how to explain? without sounding, I don't want to put like a downer on people that are suicidal and stuff. You got to remember that they're taken by suicide.
I lost my godmother to suicide.
Yeah. So you can see it in the moods. If they're on a low, they're on a real low. It's not bipolar or anything, but when they go down, they're real down. And it's almost like you just snap your fingers like, are you all right there, mate? And to bring them back out of that, it's just sad and somber. You can feel the energy levels around them. And they don't actually mention that they're going to do it. No. But there was a time where I seen him our walk-in wardrobe. There was a gap between our clothing, so he'd shifted the clothing apart, and I seen a belt hanging on the bar. But kind of like I thought to myself, is that what it is? But you don't want to think it. So yeah.
So that just was never a conversation. You never asked a question at that point.
No, I didn't ask or anything. I just thought, no, it's all in your head. Maybe one of the kids or something was just, put it up there and stuff. But
kind of a hard thing to bring up to someone as well, isn't it? Like it'd be a hard thing to go and ask them.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to say it or anything, but
then it makes it real, I guess, if you do.
Yeah. So about 6 months before he'd done it, he started like trying to become something different. Like he was trying to pick himself up and trying to make some super gains and be happy-go-lucky, but it was too happy. It wasn't his normal self.
Right.
But he did try and reach out for help through his workforce. They tried to get him onto a counsellor and things, but he had troubles with regulating his emotions, so he could never ever talk about what was going wrong. And I get it. What men have the higher suicide rate here in New Zealand. Our tāne do, and you do. You obviously find it harder to express your emotions and to regulate your emotions and stuff. Whereas females, blah, 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 we can talk about it. So he never ever spoke up. So if he was down, that was it. He just shut off. Couldn't get nothing out of him. So there were those signs there. I'm still doing a lot more research about it. Yeah.
It's not weak to speak. And anybody, if you're tuned in, listening, watching, and you've fought these things, you've had these downs, or somebody that has, and that has had an impact on you, do make sure you do reach out and seek help. In my world of mahi, I work as managing a department, and one of the things I definitely stress to my staff is, we've got services available such as counselling, and that if you need them, they're there, so don't not use them. Like, it's covered. So if you're ever stuck, if you don't know who to talk to, that's what it's there for. And I've called, I've made those calls, I've had those conversations, because I've at times had to have some conversations that I didn't want to have with a mate. When you sometimes think you can't talk to somebody, there's always someone there, whether it's a friend that's like the closest person in the world to you, or family member, or whether it's just somebody that you've lost touch with and you just needed to reach out to and just reconnect and have a vent.
And it's important to remember too, to not think that you're a burden to anybody, just by saying, when someone asks you, are you okay? It's actually okay to say, I'm not okay.
No,
But, do most people want to hear that you're not okay? You don't just ask randomly, how are you today? Make sure that you mean it. Because that person actually might want to say, hey, man, I'm not feeling the bloody best today.
Yeah.
It might just take for that,
Because it almost becomes just a part of conversation and the meaning of it gets lost. Like, how are you? I'm good. Cool. How are you? Good. Yep.
Yeah.
But it's not actually registering that as the question and using that as a response, because it's just become a small talk. Like,
exactly.
Why is such a big, powerful concept of talking about how you are turned into small talk?
Yeah.
That gets skipped over at the start of a greeting.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and I think because we've been so stuck in social media life and on our devices and things as well, so we're forgetting how to communicate. So just even reaching out to a loved one or an old mate and saying, hey, man, how are you?
Yeah.
How have you been? Just even that, even if it's just a quick message, and that means a lot.
Yeah, and people are forgetting how to communicate. Like, one of the things that I've been trying to correct with my son, Warrior, he's 4,
What a cool name.
Warrior, yeah. So he's kind of namesaked after my dad, because his name's Warren.
Yep.
And he was like, do you want to name your girl if you have one Warina.
He tried to get that for us. Too.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, but if I have a boy, I'll name him Warrior.
Yeah.
And so that's how it came. But yeah, I noticed, is like almost afraid to make eye contact, and it's like that's such a natural part of conversation. And all like when I was up camping up in Hawke's Bay over the Christmas break, I was surf casting on the beach, and I was speaking to this guy, and he ended up telling me he was in the police force for 41 years, and he was trying to like recruit me. And he's like, come join or come apply. Well, I've applied in the past. I got kicked out, so I can't apply again. But yeah, he was telling me to go and apply. And he said, because we're getting recruits and they can't even hold a conversation. They don't even know the basics. They can't even talk to you. They can't even communicate.
And that's so important, in that kind of industry. It's you're engaging with people on a day-to-day basis. Communication is key.
Communication's key. I stand on that's facts.
Yeah,
absolutely. So you're how old when you moved from Australia?
So I was 25 when I moved back from Australia.
5 kids?
Yes, with 5 children. And then I had one more when I came back to New Zealand in 2015. And and then I had my Ruby Tui 6 weeks after Breanna disappeared. So I was,
Oh, okay, you were fully happy with that one.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, that would have made it even harder to do anything.
Yeah, it was. But at the end of the day, I tapped into as much strength as I could. And I knew I had to protect my baby that was on her way out. So just had to look into beast mode, I'd say, as a mama bear.
So we'll talk on that part. So August 27th, 2022. Yeah. That's the date.
That's when she was last sighted.
Yeah. Wow. So could you kind of talk on what's happened there or what you're aware of personally?
Yeah, okay. So the last sighting of Breanna was at a bottle store in Palmerston North. That was on the 11:15 a.m. on the Saturday, August the 27th. And on August the 28th, her belongings were scattered on Te Horo Beach. That was her clothing, which has not been found to this date. Her handbag, and a purple suitcase. The purple suitcase belonged to one of the persons of interest. So they obviously, these people of interest, they had thrown her belongings in the suitcase out to sea, not realizing the tides were going to push it back in. So somebody that was walking their dog has walked up the beach, taken some photos. Breanna's ID was with the belongings and her handbag and things. And then search for Breanna on social media, has sent the photos and stuff off to Breanna's Facebook page. But she left the belongings there just thinking somebody's left their stuff there. And they reckon about one of the persons of interest said around about 3:30 in the afternoon on the 28th of August, he's gone back to the beach. He's been told to go back to the beach to go check. And he's found the belongings, picked them up, taken them back to Paraparaumu. But the black handbag, Breanna's black handbag, they've dumped outside my mother's house to make it look like she's run away.
Wow.
So my mother found that black handbag on the Monday morning.
So, but this was already photographed?
It was already photographed by somebody that had been walking up the beach and sent the photos off to my daughter's Facebook page. And we found the photos, we found the messages from the dog walker, and that was on the Wednesday. That was 3 days after she disappeared. So one of her siblings kept going hard to try and think of a password of Breanna's that she would use, and she got it.
She got it to her Facebook?
Yeah, she yelled out and she said, I got it.
Wow.
Yeah, I cracked it. And then lucky. It's almost like Breanna's been the driving force of, like, her wairoa has just been so strong that, just guided us to every step of the way of how everything has happened. It's just,
So what did you find once you got on there?
Just that from the dog walker.
Okay.
Everything else, yeah.
There was no
just-
messages that kind of indicated where she was leading into, or that she had sent away to anyone at that time?
No.
No.
So I think she was using maybe another app or text messages.
Mhm.
But yeah, her phone was found waterlogged 5 weeks after on Turtle Beach. That had come up.
And
as
the
well.
cell providers can't track the text messages or the
Um,
phone calls or anything.
Well, it can, but legally, because of it's a open, ongoing investigation, they can't tell us that sort of stuff.
Right.
It's frustrating, very frustrating for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just glad that they were able to kind of get something from the phone.
Mhm.
You know, being it was waterlogged and stuff. But yeah, I would love to get that phone myself.
Yeah, but so to this day, they've never indicated to you what's found. You just left in the dark that whole time, I guess.
Yeah, they said that her phone last pinged at Kimberley Reserve, but that was at 12:45 a.m. on the Sunday morning on the 28th of August.
Right.
So her belongings were heading back down towards Te Horo Beach. Obviously, Kimberley Reserve is on the outskirts of Levin at the back there. So they'd used State Highway 57 coming back from Palmerston North. But you've got to remember the last credible sighting of her was 11:15 a.m. on the Saturday morning at a bottle store
In Palm.
in Palmy. So there are CCTV cameras everywhere. I don't know how they don't have any other footage of her after that. And then you find her, then her belongings get dumped.
So-
her phone's pinging at 12:45 a.m.
Is it that they don't have footage, or they're just not allowed to share that they have footage? Because you said it's open investigation, so could there be specific cameras or something that they're not allowed to share? Maybe.
Maybe.
Or, like,
That wouldn't
Because there'd
help
be
the
That's a
case,
good point,
though.
actually.
I don't know. I'm just because again, I don't know a lot about the situation,
Well,
but
they
I
know a
definitely
lot.
saw. So that's what I mean. It's already suspicious just from the original situation, not to mention what's happened before, during, or after, or anything. So
Because it's broad daylight, right?
exactly.
So that is a good point, actually. No one's ever asked me that.
No, it just to me,
Yeah.
I'm wondering, maybe they do, but they're not allowed to share, or I don't know. I'm not a detective. I'm just
They
curious.
aren't allowed to share, actually, but this is what they've said on Police 10-7. This is what they've stated to us and as a family. And yeah, so we're just basically going off what they have said. So I'm following.
I'm jumping on what you just said, though, and I'm remembering watching the cold case episodes on New Zealand, and then they're always like, and this is information shared with the public for the very first time. This detective is hearing this, and have you seen those cold case ones on folks? Those
No,
New
I
Zealand ones?
haven't. No.
Those, I actually quite enjoy them because, it feels more personal because it is in New Zealand. But I mean, does anything like that, do they have to reach out to you for rights if they wanted to do an episode on Breanna?
I think so.
Would
Yeah,
you-
I think they'll probably have to reach out to the CIB and make sure that they're not going to interfere with any ongoing investigations and stuff. But to be honest with you, like as Breanna's mother, I actually don't give a shit about the investigation. My number one thing is to find my daughter. That's it.
100%.
Closure is my number one. Everything after that, I just believe that the universe is going to do its thing.
Yeah. So justice will do its due course through karma.
Most
is
definitely.
basically. So I know through, because you mentioned, do it right. I want to kind of come back to the social media space, do X, Y, Z, but do it following the correct steps. What were kind of the steps that you mentioned that you maybe didn't follow correctly?
It's probably not the correct steps. I feel like I've done everything that I was meant to do in the right way possible. Yeah, it did interfere with the investigation and stuff a little bit, but I knew that it was bogus from the beginning anyway. So what I'm meaning by making sure that I'm doing things the right way this time is who I'm engaging with, who I'm listening to, where I'm being micromanaged. You get so many different leads. You get so much mixed messages from people, and it's just basically putting things out there in front of myself and mapping it properly.
Yeah.
Instead of just going on a wild goose chase
Off of what someone said.
Off of,
It's just hard to believe what anyone's saying,
because
really.
you don't want to
whispers,
dismiss anything.
Yeah.
you're worried that that's going to be the key thing. Maybe this person is, like on the right track or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've had multiple clairvoyants reach out to me too. I've lost count as soon as it got to 100. Geez, this is too much now. So then you even start filtering through that, and you write down what they've said, and then you'll mark it off. Oh, they said that as well. So that tick.
Yeah, there's a story that almost checks out because there's two things that might be the same. It's like my little cousin, Ibanez. She was kind of registered as a missing person for a little time period, and this was the start of last year. And I shared the post on my platform. You might have seen it, I think. And she went missing, and the post goes off. Everyone's sharing it around. Cool, massive that people are using the platform for good instead of drama. But the thing was, what I noticed in the comments was, there were sightings of her in Levin and Wanganui and Hamilton, and it's like, okay, these, how do you,
be careful.
like how can she be in these three places at the same time?
Take everything with a grain of salt.
So I imagine you've got a lot of people saying they've maybe seen her, or they've got their own story that fills a gap in the timeline, etc. So can you talk to me a little bit about what what that looks like?
Where to begin? So it's all about filtering through what everyone said. That I've done that last search. And
I know of was it around here somewhere?
That was up in the Kimbolton area, Rangawahia.
Right.
Yeah. So that one there, that was the first search that the police have ever tried to stop me from doing. So they were there waiting for me. And they were, like, you can't be, why are you searching, Jazz? Why are you here? I'm like, I'm searching for my daughter. You know why I'm here. Why are you trying to stop me? So that's what's got me.
What were the other searches? The Kimberley Reserve, etc.?
Kimberley Reserve, we've done our own private searches there. We've done Te Horo Beach. We've done, you name it. We've done searches at least once a month. We're doing searches. And then there were other groups of people too, like amazing people out there doing their own searches. And then they were messaging me, sending me photos and videos and things of what they've found. And so I'm still filtering through that.
Yeah. So when you're doing a search that day, are the police trying to stop you because it's private property?
Well, most of the searches have been private property. So, no, I just think that they had a massive investigation going on there, and my daughter was just bait amongst the whole situation. So, it was about to blow up. Something that they'd been working on for years, but that place had been like that for a long time.
I was going to say, maybe they were working something and they were worried that it was going to do something, but then again,
how many more people do you want to go missing, or how many more people do you want to get hurt out there before you're going to do something?
Facts.
Another couple of years? I don't think so.
So clarification, is the person of interest property? Is that correct?
Yeah, one of them.
Yep. And did you find anything?
Yeah, we did.
Are you allowed to say?
Well, you know what? I might as well just say it. There was handgun found there, was buried quite deep. I'd say about 6 feet deep. But where we went wrong is the person that found it grabbed it, picked it up, and was like, I found something. I was like, no.
Wow.
You debrief them at the beginning, tell them please don't touch anything. But you know what? They just got a bit excited, like, oh yay, Jazzy, we found something. So you can't really, what can
Anything
you do
else?
about it? We found like bits of clothing and stuff. Look, there were nappies scattered everywhere. There were children's clothing scattered all over the property. Yeah, it was the pits, mate. I call it the Wolf Creek of New Zealand.
Wow, that's a big title.
It's disgusting. There was bloodstained mattresses, you name it.
Wow. And that handgun, the police have it now?
Yeah, well, they did take it because all
It'd
the
be inadmissible, eh?
Yeah, because it's been touched.
I was going to say, I watch a lot of TV programs that have crime and whatnot, and I know that there's been even like dirty cops that have gone and done things that are not the legal way to do it, and then whatever they've found or whatever has been removed from the case or has been deemed inadmissible because it was found illegally. Yeah. So I guess that would. It
was found in the wrong way. Yeah, if we had found.
But would they have found it as well? So I mean,
like you said,
were they going to search there?
Yeah. Exactly.
But how long was it going to take for them to search there? They knew about that place.
That's a crazy. How did somebody find a handgun dug down 6 feet deep?
We were just digging. There were people digging everywhere.
Were the people there?
Pardon?
The person.
They'd left 4 days before we got there.
Ah,
So they try to clean out the property. This is what the neighbours came down and told us. They
'Cause it
said,
was
they were, shifting things out, and
it was
4
on
days before.
Facebook, eh?
Yeah.
The page or the search was. 'Cause
Yeah, I
think
put it out
remember
there.
seeing.
I didn't want to go there without the numbers, without the supporters, and that's like this whole journey. There's no way in the world I could have done this journey without the support that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
You need it.
Mm.
It puts a security blanket around yourself too, and around each other.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Was the property on the way out to Sanson?
no. So I did the meeting point in Sanson.
Oh, right.
So I did that on purpose, so nobody knew where the actual search place was.
Right.
There was only a couple of us that knew.
Yep.
So half of the convoy went out towards Mangawika, the other half went out towards Fielding, Kimbolton Way. So we all met out in Rangawa.
You
Yeah.
kept it like low key.
Kept it really low key, but there were police there in Sanson waiting on the side of the road. They were waiting as you went out to Huntsville, and
Were they waiting at that
Mangawika.
address already?
they were.
So they already
There was
knew.
a couple of cop cars there, yeah.
So they already knew exactly where you were going.
I remember.
So then again,
So it got me thinking, you know.
yeah,
like,
you
and-
would, as you would, again, all the passion and emotion and whatnot's going on in your head already.
Yeah.
Then that sort of stuff is kind of like, well, yeah.
I just thought, move out my way.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to do it. I'm going on there to search for my daughter, something of my daughter if I can. But yeah, so I had a police officer call, one of them from Palmerston North, rang my personal number and said, what are you doing there? You need to, that's an illegal search, blah, blah, blah. And then I had him on speaker, all the supporters just said, look, hang the phone up, Jazzy, we're all going in, and they just went for it.
I mean,
Yeah, so they all just led.
Mm.
yeah,
Went on the property.
I recall the like the community pages, the traffic. It caused something with the traffic. I'm pretty sure, like they were on the Facebook page, they were thinking with the traffic delays or something. I remember.
Yeah.
There's a convoy of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did anything get found in any of the other searches on any of the other properties anywhere?
Oh, yeah, look, multiple things. You get picked up or whatever, and we just take photos and things of stuff, and then keep it, archive it, and yeah.
Was
so
with a search that big and that vast, with that many people covering so much ground, did you find anything in relation to anything like other cases or anything else?
not sure. It could be. It could be related to other cases. I'm not sure.
Mm.
That's the thing. Like, after you find like evidence and stuff, you've got to find ways to try and
Put it to something.
test it.
Mm.
So we've had, I've had a lady, an old forensics lady from the UK reach out. She used to be a mortician here in Auckland Hospital. And she's even tried to give me some advice. And, if you find remains and stuff, this is a way that you could do it. You could reach out to your support network, raise some money and stuff, and we can get the bones tested. However, if it comes back as, as human bone, then that's when you have a problem. So you're stumped. You're stumped because it can open up,
because
a
you'd
whole
think
can of worms.
that's the
So your passion and drive for finding your loved ones, you've got to remember these. I was learning all this stuff along the way, like, shit, what if we do find some remains actually, like, how am I going to get it tested that that's my daughter or, yeah.
Mm. That's an ugly thought to have when you're out there too.
Yeah, most definitely. It's not for the faint-hearted, You get a lot of supporters that they probably got secondhand trauma right now. And, bless you all.
Yeah, a lot of people have carried this journey with themselves, like the support, the profile pictures, people changing their profile pictures
was cool.
in Unity.
There's like, there was even like, I wouldn't even call it graffiti, but on the fences in Palmy.
Yeah.
Where are you? Like all that. I remember driving up like Tremaine and that and seeing them.
Yeah.
Like a
The
lot.
posters,
all over.
Breanna's face.
Everything, yeah.
We've seen it. Everyone's seen it.
And that's what it's all about,
There's an outcry for her.
Yeah, utilize social media, use it as that kind of a tool.
For good rather
With
than
the
drama.
good. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. And it works a treat if you use it in the right way.
Yeah. So, rumor has it that the search party ends, you guys have your evidence that you've found, and then the property gets burnt down?
Yeah.
Was that the perp or the suspect, or was that the followers?
We're still not too sure about that. But, so the detectives did call me the next day and, of course, like, Jazzy, what's happened? Is it one of your supporters or whatever? We don't know.
Yeah.
How
No
can-
one
how
kind
can
of
you
owned
know
up
either?
to it.
Yeah.
No, nobody would want to own up to it, but you
No.
know,
No, but in secret to you, you know, in terms of like payback, you'd think somebody would think that might be a flex or something.
Nah.
Crazy though, because there's two outcomes to it. Is you know, somebody there that day took it a bit too far, or
yeah.
these people that weren't there that day, whose property it was, have come back and
Some
tried to
passionate
protect
people
it.
out there, you know, you don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard
Yeah.
to speak on allegation as well. So, because you don't know if it was them, if it was that person, it was that person. So,
Yeah.
without getting yourself into trouble, again,
Yeah,
doing it the
yeah.
right way,
Yeah.
without getting yourself into any tangles, it's hard. It's a hard situation.
I don't know if I want to attach the word no to it, but do you think Breanna was murdered?
In my heart, yeah.
You know, in your heart. Is that something that you've kind of had any evidence of, like, or is it just piecing the puzzle piece together?
Piecing the
and coming
puzzle
up to that?
together, and you listen to what the detectives say from the beginning. They've said the chances of her coming home alive are slim to none.
Mm.
They wouldn't say that without, you know. And look, I've put a post up there on my Facebook page, and that's a warrant that they used that I've taken off on a house search that I've done.
Mhm.
And that was relatives of the people of interest, or one of the people of interest, and she's handed over the warrant to me, and it's said on there, warrant for murder.
Mm.
So yeah, I know that's going to interfere with the investigation. I knew that damn well, but you know, that's just putting it out there. We are looking for a body.
Mm.
We're looking for the remains of this girl.
Mm.
They know they would not get a warrant that states warrant for murder without facts.
Mm.
So they know.
So
Yeah.
I hate to say it like this, but you know, through the online comments, the story goes that there's pigs involved.
Yeah.
Like what's that?
Yeah. So I was told that she had been fed to pigs. And that's a way that some people have been getting rid of bodies. And it is actually a real thing here in New Zealand. Yeah.
I used to work at a pig farm, and yeah, they will do that.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I've been told by, you know, a group of people now. So you find the consistencies in their stories. And that was over a 2-year period that you'd hear the same story, same location, same people. But yeah, so when I did that last search, this is going to get a little bit gruesome. So one of the neighbours that knew the people that lived in that Rangawaihia property, they said that the pigs that they had on that property, they used to get revved up with meth.
Oh.
Racks them up. So revs them up before they get fed. And some of those pigs were being fed to parties, you name it, wedding parties. Hearing it sounds a bit far-fetched, but yeah.
Knowing the people there might have been.
Well, you know, there's what kind of a people do we have living here in New Zealand that can do things like that, you know? Yeah.
New Zealand Wolf Creek, though, that's a title.
That's why
what
I
you
said
feel with. That's property, because that's that shit.
Yeah, so the neighbour said, you know, one of the pigs had been killed off and fed to a wedding party that happened there in Rangawaihia. I thought to myself, why are you telling me this? You know a bit more. But so one of the ladies that were there in the part of the search group, she was in the middle of having a cup of tea. She nearly threw up. She had been there to a wedding around the area. She just thought to herself, she's like, I didn't eat pork or whatever. But this is what I mean about secondhand trauma.
Yeah, and that's so real too.
Yeah.
Like, especially like empathetic people like myself. Like, I can hear somebody's trauma and feel it. Like, my place in my mind goes to a space of like almost envisioning or walking in those shoes to try to understand. And you know, and that's a hard one for me. Like, my wife has got a lot of trauma, and she shared that trauma with me, and so I carry that trauma. Literally, secondhand trauma is fact.
Yeah, so my partner, you know, he's been a real strong support network for me. He's just taught me how to be a lot stronger and stuff within myself. He's helped me to have a year off as well. He knew, like, Jesse, you need to stop, because that trauma was most definitely taken a toll on me.
Mm.
I couldn't even hold a conversation or anything with anyone. I was stuttering a lot, and my brain was just a whole library.
Yeah.
Did you, because you said that you kind of know, or you're pretty certain of what's happened, have you had the chance to properly grieve? No.
Need a body, to do
That's-
that.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Or a
yeah.
no. Like, because my grandmother, my uncle went missing, and she passed away last year at the age of 80. I think she was 83. And uncle went missing in 2008, and she never let that go. She held on to that for forever. Like, mother losing your daughter, man, I can't imagine losing my son. That's disgusting.
No.
Yeah. I mean, look, it is all part of life. Everyone is going to have their time of when you're going to go. You just don't know when or
Just
whatever.
not
But
like that.
grief is no.
Mm.
It shouldn't be in those sorts of ways or whatever. Living in the limbo, the unknown, that's is extremely hard.
Mm.
You don't have anywhere to visit. Or,
Mm.
I need that closure.
Yeah.
But I'd call it the grief bipolar. It comes in waves. You're up, down. You'll have your good streak of good days and things, and then all of a sudden, boom. Could be just a song that, reminds you of your love. Yeah, for sure. So it's just about trying to regulate my emotions and stuff at that time, and, but not forcing myself to just snap out of it. I need to, be in that moment of grieving.
That's
100%.
natural.
Yeah.
For any loss, though, like without a suspicious circumstances, without the question mark attached to it, like what you're dealing with, and the stories and the horrific details that are coming out about what potentially could have happened, you just lose somebody in general, and it's hard, and you grieve, and you go through that bipolar.
And it's really tough.
You escalate that so much by what you're going through, and I feel my condolences to you, Jazz.
Thank
like
you.
I've been there listening and watching the story, as has the nation, and we all feel your grief, we feel your pain. I want to go back to the search. I remember not long after that, I believe you called out New Zealand police. Yeah, and Christopher Luxon.
Yeah.
Yeah, did they respond? Was there anything on the back?
I got an email back from Christopher Luxon's people.
Did you?
Yeah, it did. We're going to look into the case and everything. I thought, about time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I thought they'd tell you off. That's cool. That's a good outcome of that then.
Oh, they weren't going to tell me off.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Okay.
We're the ones telling them off. We've got to remember that they work for us.
Yeah. Well, they do. So how did that go then? They got an email and then that was it?
That was about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Christopher Luxon, do better.
Do better, all right, or you better yet just leave.
Or have the soldiers on the ground do the work, because that's what they need to be doing.
So they said they were going to do something, and you've heard nothing.
They said they were going to look into the case and things, but
How long ago was that?
That was about a month after the last search, so that would have been around about October of 2025. Oh, 24, sorry.
24.
You left the whole year off with your absence.
Still in holiday mode.
I wonder if you reply to that email and say, have you heard anything yet?
Yeah, no, I could keep going and going and going.
Yeah,
but,
right.
I just knew it was time to just back off for a little bit. You got to remember, if you're going up against the grain, be very careful.
Yeah. Did you or anybody get in trouble for like trespassing or being on that property that day?
Too many of them.
There's too many of us.
There'll be too many people for them to do it. It's like when you go to the illegal street drags. They can't arrest everybody.
Yeah, the last one in Levin, they got a few
Trevor, can you get
people.
the door, please?
Can you pull this fan back a little bit too, please, Stu? But yeah, no, that leads me to, I do have another question. Breanna, I didn't know her. We obviously know her and her journey through you.
Yep.
But what kind of person was Breanna?
Oh, she was super cool. She's bubbly, very vibrant, smart, very intelligent. Yeah. All around a cool kid.
I have to ask the suspects, is that her crowd? Is that who she hangs around with?
We didn't know. That's something that she kept hidden from us. She was suffering from a bit of PTSD herself through the loss of her father. So, where her father had taken his own life was in our home, and my children were home. Not that they'd seen anything, but they could hear what was going on and blah, blah, blah. So through my journey of the shock of that, my children ended up getting an unhealed version of me. So that was coming through their teenage years and stuff. So Breanna, I didn't give her the right tools and things to be able to manage as a teenager for when she was transitioning into an adult. So when she did become an adult, yeah, she became a bit of a party girl. But yeah, and then she, would get herself right and things, back on the straight and narrow path, going the Kundalini ways and stuff, healthy eating. Signed up for a Māori nursing course, but then slipped back into the party mode again.
Did party mode come with drugs?
Most definitely.
It's hard because it's the culture in New Zealand, the partying and that sort of thing. That's the hardest thing, is it's everywhere.
Yeah.
That's like, even
the temptation out there.
temptation. That's a
100%.
strong word, temptation, because but you need, like, what I say, discipline to counteract it.
Yeah.
Like that discipline, you need to just, like, that's why I try to go to the gym every day and like just keep my discipline in check so that I can apply it in life. Because you lose your discipline on, you're trying to diet or eat healthy or whatever, and you're not being strict and you're just falling all over the place.
Yep.
Your life kind of does that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like, for example, me out there doing shows, touring, and that's a lifestyle that surrounds it too. And for me, it's like, I'm a family man. I've got my 3 kids. I've got a wife. I've got a house.
Staying strong-minded for it, eh?
I'm trying to be a businessman. Like, I can't get sucked into the sex, drugs, rock and roll.
Yeah.
The New Zealand version of it anyways.
Yeah.
So it's one of the things, like, and like for us, like personally, I definitely, like, for me, step back from alcohol when I need to. Like, I spent 2025 not drinking. And that's just trying to apply that discipline. Well, you spent 25 no social media. That's probably even harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't drink at work. You can scroll on at work.
yeah, fair enough. But yeah, no. So she did slip back into that lifestyle, but we didn't know as a family. So yeah, I had a feeling. So go with your mama bear gut instincts, and if you know something's wrong, something is wrong. The behavioral issues change. She was becoming skinnier, a bit more reclusive, where she was out there. Like, she even had her TikToks and stuff, doing her dances and things like that. But yeah, then she just became quiet. Wasn't engaging with me as much as what she used to. And like I said, started losing weight at rapid speeds and things, and her behavior. So yeah, a week before she disappeared, I have spoken about this on a live before, I did stalk her a little bit. She was living with my mother at that stage, and my mother had said, Breanna's gone to the movies with her friend. So I popped down to the movie theatres, searched all of them. She wasn't there. Searched the car park. My mum said, she must be sitting in the car with her mates, and they're in this car, blah, blah, blah. There is not a vehicle that fits that description. She's not here. My heart was telling me something's not right. Yeah, and that was just a week before she disappeared. So she obviously was hiding these things from us.
Yeah, and cover stories.
Yeah, cover stories and that. And of course she's going to tell my mum, so my mother's not worried about it.
Yeah.
You
mentioned like an unhealed version of yourself that was kind of the parenting, and that's what they had during their teenage years. What's that unhealed version? What's kind of happened?
So, I was the one that found their father. So that knocked the wind out of me instantly. So overnight, everything changed, where I was a real hands-on mother. I was amazing. I was built for that. But yeah, so I never smoked, never drank, probably just a couple of drinks per year, even if that. So I was very sporty, playing a lot of indoor netball and touch rugby and things. And I went from doing all of that to none of it. And 2 weeks after he passed, so I picked up my first joint, where I wasn't even doing that. And then I picked up a cigarette as well, and a can of Jack Daniels, and that was me.
It's like outlets
to try and
for
wash it all away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I tried to get back into sports and stuff, got myself injured playing touch rugby, and then the doctor had given me some tramadol, not realizing that's a suppressant. And then you start on the prescriptions, and then you want more and more and more. And then I figured it out around about 2013 that shit,
Were you addicted?
Yeah.
To pain? Is it painkillers?
Yeah, I was addicted to, you name it, indone, codeine, Valium, Xanax.
I went
And I was
through.
mixing it with Jack Daniels, Coronas. weed.
The mixing is a big issue.
Yeah. So I was just trying to get myself to the most numbest state.
Yeah.
And just sleepers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally went through like a bit of a experience with tramadol because I ruptured my pec working out, and tramadol obviously was what I was taking trying to heal it.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't like sleep. You turn. I was having PTSD, like dreams, like I'm doing bench press in my dream, and I go down and I go to back up, and my pec's ruptured and that. And waking up like low-key like nightmares. My wife's waking up and that.
Yeah.
And so I'll take 2 tramadols, to go to sleep. And then it gets to 3. And then I'm getting them from like the people around me, and I'm getting them from wherever, not just the doctors.
Yeah.
Now I've got heaps of tramadols. Now I'm taking 3 tramadols a night. And what happened was my son, he was born prematurely. So my wife, she was my fiance at the time, went into labor at 2 a.m. and I'd taken 3 tramadols at midnight. So now I have to function and get my son or my wife and get my son delivered and get my wife to the hospital. I had to call my parents because I couldn't drive. Like I had 3 tramadols. I can't drive to the hospital. So my parents drove us.
Not cool, man.
Yeah, I know. He was 6 weeks premature. It wasn't the plan. He was not supposed to come at 2 a.m. in that night. But anyways, it was a wake-up call for me. But because I was using tramadols to go to sleep, I didn't sleep for 3 days because I couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then not long after that, I ruptured 2 discs in my back and stayed all the way from tramadols because I didn't want to go down any reliance path. I didn't want it to become a routine habit, or you just build that tolerance to when it just becomes normalized. Because I didn't really click to it. I just felt like, I just need 3 tramadols now because it makes the pain less.
Yeah.
But really, you're having 3 tramadols. And I went down the path of it's Norflex. For my back, because I said I didn't want tramadol, so I gave me Norflex.
Yeah.
And then I was taking heaps of Norflex. Yeah. And then I went to work the next day and I was half blind.
Yeah.
Legit. Like I woke up, I couldn't see. I couldn't see my phone. I couldn't read. I was half blind. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like trying to like thinking I was just groggy and like the morning sleep hasn't woken me, and I'm like blinking heaps and it's not changing, and I'm like,
some side effects.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there and I didn't click really to what's going on. Anyways, I get to work, I'm in the office and I'm still thinking, why can't I see anything? And I Google it, like side effects or whatever. And it's because your eyes are a muscle. And
Most definitely.
I relaxed too many muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it can become a thing. Like you take too much of that shit. Yeah. So
prescriptions are just as bad as alcohol, things like that. If you're not taking the right dosage. Look, I just say stay clear of prescriptions when you're going through a grieving journey.
Oh, grieving too.
Not if you've got severe PTSD and stuff, try some natural remedies, especially working out, things like that. You want to try the Kundalini ways instead of prescriptions were probably the worst thing for me. Yeah.
So the first time around, you're going through this grief and that unhealed period and trauma, you're dealing with that, and you've had that reliance, you've changed your lifestyle, but you're now smoking, you're drinking, you're smoking weed, and you're taking these prescriptions, becoming reliant on those. The second time around, you're grieving Breanna's loss. What's changed, and have you...
I've been through the journey. I do not want to go back there. That's hell. No.
So you didn't lean on all of that this time around?
No.
That's a big one. That's a huge one.
Also having a newborn as well.
Yeah, having a newborn, and you just, you know what's right from wrong. Like the first time's a mistake, right? The second time's a choice. So you've got to remember that. There's been some times though where you've wanted to wash my sorrows away, go get myself a couple of bottles of bloody Sauvignon Blanc. That's not a good drop for women.
My wife's the same lady.
Not if you have 2 bottles. No.
My mum used to drink them every night. Every night.
Mumsy.
She loves them, mate. She still does.
My mum drinks like almost a cask.
It's Sauvignon Blanc, it is, the casks.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Oh, not the cask,
she was on 5.
My mum's cask.
She was on 5 a week.
She's
cut them right back.
But she's cut them back health scares naturally. But
yeah.
Shop mum, I know she tunes in.
As long as she don't get nasty.
No, she's really good on it.
She's literally though taking the steps to reduce it, which is a massive first step. So shout out to you, mum, because I know you're listening. Thank you. We appreciate it as a whānau. Thank you.
Yeah.
But I can imagine that temptation, again that word, just being over your head the entire time. You didn't fall back into any of those old patterns. You didn't touch that.
No.
Wow.
Oh, well, yeah, a little bit of weed.
Well, yeah, fair.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I've spoken up about that as well on, I don't know if I've said it on lives or whatever, but so my doctor has has obviously said, you've got severe PTSD.
Mhm.
We can either prescribe you with medical marijuana or sertraline.
What's
I'm
that?
definitely. Oh, that's what
Sertraline.
Naya's on, I think.
That's a
I think it's like antidepressant, anti-anxiety sort of thing.
Yeah, so apparently it works in like the similar ways to marijuana, but obviously it's artificial.
No,
It's not natural.
choice.
Natural
Yeah. So
weed,
Yeah.
definitely.
you're on prescription marijuana, or was it expensive?
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm prescribed
Go
too.
see Auntie down the road. No.
Yeah. I know.
Just keep the license there just in
Yeah,
case.
it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. I'm prescribed as well, so I know what you're saying. It's costly.
If you can't sleep at night time, like I wasn't able to eat too through through that journey. Like I was losing weight at rapid speeds as well, and people accused me of being on bloody meth and all because of it. So I went and see my doctor of April 2025 because I was getting worried about myself and not being able to sleep too. And he said that I was losing muscle mass at rapid speeds, not just.
Well, no eating is like a major calorie deficit, which is what I'm reading about at the moment. But yeah,
I couldn't get myself to eat till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I was running on just fresh air and water. So that's why he'd prescribed that, and it started working, and got a bit chunkier now, but
Good stuff, eh?
yeah, oh yeah, it was,
Food's good.
especially for sleeping.
I like food.
Yeah. Come up with the meanest concoctions.
Just enhance your taste buds.
Yeah.
You're on a bit of a health journey yourself, eh?
Yeah.
What's your goal?
Run a half marathon this year.
Yeah.
I ran
wicked.
my first 10K yesterday, which was hectic.
Oh wow.
I thought I was going to die afterwards. Straight up. I couldn't get my heart rate back down to resting for like 45, 50 minutes. And I was stressing out, man, because I think I've only ever run like maybe 6Ks. And then yesterday I just told myself, I'm just going to do it. And then I was like, I said 8, and then I got to 8, and I was like, I'm going for 10. And I got 10, I was stoked, man. I straight up, no word of a lie, I almost cried. I was that proud of myself.
Yeah.
I was so stoked, man, because I was like, I can't do that. And then I did it. And I was
Did
like,
it?
Yeah,
Well
man.
done.
So I was stoked. So
Sore
definitely
today?
a lot. Yeah, that's like a week in, and I'm pretty close to the goal already, halfway there. So
Choice.
yeah, so then just I use the old ChatGPT to work out how many calories and macros I should eat a day. So I'm starting to learn.
Are you going that extreme?
Yeah, I've actually got a full meal plan, and then I put in there, because I bought a few gym gear things, and I put in there exactly what I have, and it made me a workout for exactly what I have in my home gym.
Yeah.
So it's mean. So I don't know.
Trainer.
Yeah, it's mean. It's actually so good.
GPT.
Yeah, just print it off and put it on the wall, and
That's
I'm
some
good to go.
willpower right there.
Yeah. It's hard, especially when you drive all day, every day. I go all over the place, and I drive past Macca's, and I'm like, cheeky cheeseburger will be good today. Yeah. So it's hard. Temptation's hard.
Temptation, is that word again?
Yeah.
It is. It is. And like you said with the alcohol, like I don't drink anymore either. I made that decision once we found out about my son. I said, I've drunk in the past, and now I'm like, I think I've made the realization that I don't want that around my kids. And I want to be there more for my kids, because I only get to see them. The majority is Saturday, Sunday, because I work a lot of time when we do this sort of stuff.
Oh, that's really cool.
So rather than being hungover and not being able to give them my all, I've like dedicated my whole weekend to my kids. And
There's
means
a lot of ladies out there who'll be like,
yeah. So it's just trying to be better.
Yeah.
And your
That's
lady's my
stuff.
sister.
She is. You
True,
say that every episode.
I've ran 2 half marathons, and I definitely remember during both of them, I was like, I'm never doing this again. But when you were saying, I'm going to run it, I was like, I might run that with you. But no.
You should.
Nah, because then I'll be running it, and then I'll be, fuck, I'm not doing this again.
I'm doing 100 Ks in February for Move Your Butt, which is a bowel cancer.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So I'm doing it because obviously Gran and then my Nana they've both gone through the bowel cancer thing. So
it's personal to you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Cancer in general is a massive thing everywhere. So they actually reached out to me, Bowel Cancer New Zealand, and asked for a story and that. So
tell them to get on the podcast.
Man.
Yeah, so it's just, it's special to me. And I'm already running anyway, so why not run and raise some money for them? So,
do it for an extra cause, eh?
Yeah. So there's my drop. I'll send you the link if you want it. Donate some money to Bowel Cancer New Zealand.
Bowel cancer, eh? Yeah. We lost Gran through that. So definitely that's real. I don't know. I definitely want to get into some running. It's been on my checklist, getting more cardio in at the gym. I even just bought new shoes for it. But I just don't have the fucking time when my schedule gets too packed. It
Half
makes it
an hour,
hard
bro.
to commit. Bro,
Half an hour.
you know my schedule. What,
That's
half an hour?
Get up earlier. What time do you wake up?
Bro, I go to sleep at 2 to
Wake up-
accommodate my schedule. Getting up earlier isn't in my schedule.
Wake up at 4.
Yeah.
This fella.
Yeah,
We'll
make
work
some time.
something out. I might.
Yeah.
You might catch me on a half marathon this year. We'll see. What's next for you, Jazz?
Like I said earlier, it'll be starting here.
Yep.
Speaking up. And I won't be posting as much as what I used to, because I am running 4 Facebook pages. I do have a page for missing and runaway children of Aotearoa as well. That page there is designed for parents, caregivers and whatnot. You can, because no one wants to post up their child has run away or whatever. And I noticed that parents were getting slandered on the missing persons page of, oh, why has the child run away, blah, blah, blah. That's not what we're here for.
Mm.
We're not.
We just want a location. We want to find them.
Yeah, we're just trying to help to find the child. So that's what that page is for. So it is starting to gain some traction as well. So I would like to focus a lot on that one.
Have there been
what's
some
that?
success stories there? Like people located,
There's
people
lots.
found?
Lots
Wow.
of children, because majority of them are runaway. But that's the thing, we don't know until they're found.
Facts.
Yeah. So leave the hate away from that page. That's the one page that I don't accept, because it is a safe space for parents, caregivers, whatnot. So focusing a lot on that.
What was that page called, sorry?
Runaway missing children of Aotearoa, New Zealand.
Cool.
Yeah. And then my Unite page as well. That one there, for other missing people, victims of serious crime as well. I'd like to focus a lot on that. Out of that page, I have been kind of inspired that there could be a purpose in that. Maybe a foundation in Breanna's name could come of that. And when I marched to Parliament, they said there is no other foundation out there quite like it. If I ever did want to do that, they're there and support and stuff. So yeah,
Awesome.
that's definitely in the back of my mind as well. And that'll be working with the Too Hard basket, where we only have victim support for that. But
March to Parliament. What happened that day?
oh, that was an empowering day. That was an
It
amazing
sounds like
day.
it.
Yeah. So at the forefront of that was we want competent policing for incompetent policing. And as you can see with the McSkimming case and that was a...
That's that cunt that was watching child porn?
Yeah, and
Shouldn't say it like
bestiality
that,
and
but
stuff.
fuck
No,
'em.
it was real. Yeah, it was true.
Yeah.
And that's happening in high up in our police force and stuff. And you know what? If they're working for us,
Was that a cop?
yeah, top copper.
You haven't seen that on the stuff and all that?
No, I don't really watch the news that much.
Man, that's a the time to introduce the rangatahi jar. I think that was
Yeah.
the first swear word, but every time we swear, we put 50 cents in this swear jar. You, if you're swearing
Yeah,
away.
about a hunting. No.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
like,
does.
we raised nearly $300 last year for last podcast.
Oh, choice.
And we only relaunched mid-year, and we put all of that into a dance academy in Levin called The Movement.
Live
Nice.
in the movement.
Live in the Movement. So we've
Yep.
just sponsored a dance group in the academy there just to continue,
Good stuff.
them doing their journey of the
Yeah.
creative arts
So
for the
there's
youth.
purpose inside
There's
the
purpose. The
purpose.
rangatahi
Yeah.
jar, we swear, we're raising funds for the community. So
Yeah.
this year it's about raising funds and finding a new home for it to go. And we introduce or invite anyone tuned in to comment and let us know where they think it might go. But we've got ideas. We talk about things, and there's a lot of places that deserves to go. So looking forward to that.
Yep.
So we'll put some money in the end of that. But that absolutely makes sense that you would feel that way, especially with that in the public forefront right now.
Yeah.
That case, I've seen that. That's yuck.
Yeah, because like realistically, I might get a lot of hate for this, but a lot of people say FTP or whatever. Look, we need the balance there. Just imagine New Zealand if we didn't have any law and order, right? So yeah, I'm just going to state right now, like, you can hate on me or whatever, we still need them. We need safer communities and stuff.
I've spoken on that
However-
exactly.
Yeah. However, we want competent stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They do work for the public. The public pay for their wages. But it only takes 6 months to become a police officer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, not it's like even easier now.
Yeah.
I went through the recruitment process,
Yeah.
and it took me a year and a half to get into the police college, because it was like I had to do a 3-month course. I had to do 3 physical assessments that were called PATs. I had to do the PCT, which is like obstacle course stuff. You had to do math assessments, interviews, phone interviews, scope, which is working on the field for 50 hours. You had to do a driving course, a swimming certificate. You had to do all of these things. Now, my mate said, I want to become a cop. And a few months later, she was at the police college.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I think they might be getting a bit desperate for, recruitment and stuff. But look, it takes 4 years to become a social worker. Go figure.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary,
a cop can just, here you are, law and order.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're the ones that are meant to be protecting and serving. But, and all, there's like gang detectives. There's certain detectives out there. If there was no gangs, there'd be no gang detective, right? So, I mean, so if there was no crime, we probably wouldn't have police officers. So it is always going to be there. It's not about stopping it. It's about just keeping that balance there with competence.
I like that.
That's it.
Because that's a fair ask.
Yeah,
it's a fair ask for the country to go, we want competent police officers.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, just to keep that divine balance there and, treat us like you want to be treated as well. But yeah, because they are the first ones that we're going to call, right? When there's trouble.
When did you hear from them last? When was your last update?
The day after the search.
That's your last update?
That's the last update.
Can you just share when that date, that was? For the people
that was September of 2024.
Wow. Yeah. So you heard from Christopher Luxon's team since after what you've heard from the police?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
that's what I mean. Like, we want competent.
Is there a chance that next updates, of course, this is probably what's in your mind, but that next updates, this is what's happening, this is the update, this is what we found out, this is happening, this is arrest, this,
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to that.
We're still waiting for that.
Yeah, because, look, I have been a bit of a nuisance to them, okay?
Naturally,
though. I was turning up to the CIB and stuff, just knocking on the door, like, hello? Is anyone home? What are you doing?
There's a reason.
Yeah.
Again, the passion, the emotion is.
Yeah, I'm her mama.
Yeah. So
yeah. I don't know any mama that would ever stop. I know a lot of mothers that are in the same boat as myself and they've never stopped. Some of these mothers have been doing this for years. Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you have any other questions, Brother E?
We've kind of talked about the most part of what I know, so I don't have too many questions to ask. So you said the 2 pages I heard, the Unite one and the Missing Children's one. Did you say you had 2 others also?
I do have my Light Workers page, but that's for the rabbit hole, people say tin hats or whatever, but
Is that in relation to the case?
That was in relation to Breanna's case, but then once you go down the rabbit hole, it exposes so many different worlds out there. But it's
so you
not
could
for the faint-hearted.
Deep dive into it.
Oh,
it's like the iceberg concept.
Yeah, you'll find a McSkimming in there.
Really?
You know what I mean?
That
kind of rabbit hole.
Okay. But some people are pretty interested in looking into that. So it gives you more idea of what's going on.
Yeah. So when I first launched that page, there were thousands of people that wanted to join it, and they've got to answer questions and stuff. But I had to filter through who fit the criteria of it, and you don't know who's behind that page.
Yeah.
So you can't just, as you're digging into things and it's being posted up, you got to be careful.
So you're saying the McSkimmings thing was maybe getting discussed within this group before it all went public?
Well, these are the kinds of things that we were trying to expose.
Wow.
Yeah. So through this journey of Breanna, you're getting told heaps of bits of different information and stuff. So of course I'm going to do my own research in that. And then when you go in and to search, it's
corrupt.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did you help expose that, or did that just come to the surface naturally?
Yeah, it just came to the surface naturally. I wouldn't say, even if I did help expose, I wouldn't say it.
Right, facts.
Yeah. So, it's nothing to be proud of or whatever. It's just, it's bloody awesome that shit is
coming out.
Finally coming out, yeah.
But that just scratches the surface on everything. And it seems like everybody's got this underlying corruption to them when there's power and shit, eh?
Shit, yeah, and he only got 9 months home detention.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
Whereas, you know, the average person in the public would go, how long?
The bro's fucking looking at bestiality and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a DUI that I crashed and I got 6 months home D and 500 hours PD.
So
Yeah,
you're
see?
almost as naughty as
For
that
that.
fella.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's fucked up.
What a cover-up job.
exactly. So it's not fair. Fair's fair. He's still human, you know, and taxpayers have paid for him to be up where he is.
Mm.
It's a bit similar to like celebrities in that, eh? They kind of get a little bit of the light hand of the stick.
Yeah. Money
for having
talks.
their name.
Yeah.
I wonder if we went in on the same case, if you would get let off a bit more because you're more famous
Bro,
than I am.
I can, bro, I know.
You got more followers, mate. No.
Hey,
Imagine
but you
that
know
coming
what I
up in
mean?
the courtroom, mate. But he's only got 3,000 followers.
Yeah.
I've got this many.
Yeah,
Let me off.
Yeah.
Imagine.
But no, fucking Tom Francis,
Mm.
he fucking assaulted somebody, stabbed somebody, did something. I don't know the whole case. It's on fucking Google news stories if you look it up. But he went and did the old plea to the judge, oh, this will impact my hip-hop career or whatever if I can't leave the country because I can't do this and I can't do that, so I can't be deemed this and can't have my country removal status, you know. But and so he got, and now he can still travel.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. See,
Sure.
It's not
if
justice.
we're millionaires, it would be different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if
That'd be
you're using
nice.
daddy's money like that, cunt.
Hey.
But
Shots fired.
is there anything that you want to say to your people, your followers, your
Yeah, of
ones that have
course.
been on this journey with you?
I appreciate and love you all very much. Without you all, there is no way that this mama would still be standing or sitting here where I am. The strength and the aroha that you all give me is amazing. Yeah. And like I said, thank you very much. Bless you all. Happy New Year's. Yeah, many blessings for 2026 and leave 2025 where it belongs. Negativity, all that sort of stuff. Be gone with it. It's the new era.
And the Facebook drama, keep it out of 2026.
Oh, yes, most
Fresh
definitely.
Stop trying to drag me into it.
Oh, yeah. It tells out of it. It's
Facts.
very draining.
I do have one thing before we wrap up. The Final Hoorah. So I was scheduled to perform at it.
Yeah.
So that was supposed to be our first meeting. But what happened? What's happened to that Final Hoorah?
So that was going to happen a month after the search, and I was just too deflated, mate. And I had all my own Facebook drama going on. It was massive, the Facebook drama, and it was just too hard at that time. And I believe that it just wasn't meant to happen at that time, actually. So I'm just going to wait for our closure, and then you're on.
Are you going to do something?
Almost,
Oh,
yeah.
100% you would.
Yeah.
So it's not cancelled,
for
it's
sure.
postponed.
It's just postponed, yeah.
I like
I
that.
think the hardest part, like you were saying, is you would have got that uplifting of we found something. This must be our string to what we need.
Yeah.
And then to be pulled back down again. But I can imagine the deflation, 100%.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. You know, you get your hopes up a lot in this in that journey. So yeah.
Crazy. Well, thank you for coming and sitting with us, Jazz. It's
welcome.
been awesome meeting you. Thank you for sharing your story, being so open, truthful, and touching on these heavy subjects. It's what we're about, breaking the stigma. We do that through Open Kōrero. And again, uncensored, unfiltered, unscripted, and unedited.
Filling out the jar, the swear jar.
We're filling up that jar. If you're tuned in for the very first time, that's what to expect every episode. We've got a massive amount of guests that we've had come through. We've spoken to pornography addicts. We've spoken to former gang members and affiliates. We've spoken to people just on the come up in their sports and, you know, motocross superstar and
Supermarket owners.
Business owners climbing up the ladders. We've talked with politicians and we've had a massive year, bro. We're episode 20, so I keep saying, keep envisioning episode 100. Who's it going to be? What are we going to be doing? One question I ask everybody, also Jazz, before we do finish up everything is, you're here on the Making a Statement podcast. What do you think of our platform?
Oh, I think it's amazing. You guys are doing an awesome job. You know, you created a safe space for people like myself to come and,
Thank you for using that
made
word.
me feel so comfortable.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And that safe space is the word that usually gets mentioned at that end part. So that's
so
awesome.
cozy and everything in here. So
Yeah,
thank you,
except
boys.
it's a bit hot. But we got loaded tea with
I
ice
love
in
it.
it to
They're
compensate.
going to be moaning in winter too, like, you know.
Yeah. But one last shout out to the Loaded Tea Bar. Thank you so much for
Tasty
your
tea.
support, making such a mean drink
Almost
for
finished
us,
mine.
and being a part of the team essentially. Before we wrap up, we do a what are we grateful for? So for the week that's been, what can you say you are grateful for right now?
Oh, I'm grateful for just getting out of bed in the morning to see another day. I'm grateful for my family. And yeah, I'm grateful for even just being here.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
How's it, DJ TJ? What are you grateful for?
You know, I am grateful for not opportunities this time.
No, you live in your own house now.
Oh yeah,
You make your own
There's an opportunity.
There's heaps I'm grateful for. To be fair, grateful for my partner because without her, I wouldn't be able to move into this house. Grateful for my boss because I recently just got a big pay raise.
Chair,
that's
your
cool.
shout.
Yeah, shout out.
No,
Not shout
you
out,
still
shout.
make money.
Oh.
You're a manager. Calm down. And yeah, grateful for my parents for letting me move into the rental. So that's pretty cool. And
Context on that, he doesn't have to ask for permission. It's their rental that he's living in. It sounded like they gave you permission to
Nice.
move out of home.
That's why he's
No,
at
no,
a
no.
9 on the scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
are
maybe
you
first class
going
on that.
like Jack Rabbits in the bedroom now that you got your own house? Facts, like just tell the truth.
what?
You know what
We don't
I'm
have to
saying?
elaborate. Continue.
All right. And
Just don't pop over unannounced, eh?
oh, and I'm grateful for Ethan too
Oh,
because
Why?
he just got me a pretty big gig too.
massive.
Oh yeah, wedding.
Yeah.
He's
Cool.
he's DJing my auntie and uncle's wedding.
Yeah, that's
on
Nice.
Waitangi weekend. Yeah,
Cool.
that should be quite good.
massive. And this is off the back of DJing the race course in Awapuni
Yes.
right before Christmas. That was cool too.
Yes, there
Good
was.
setup, mean crowd, good food. I snuck into all of that.
Yeah, I had some of the food too.
It was good, eh?
Yeah, man.
I don't know how they made crackers so nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
by the
was
way, before we end, we didn't do hot topic, so I'm gonna just read it out now. Just
Oh.
give it a quick.
Did we
mention.
say pull it out and then just carry on?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, so takeaways versus home cooked.
Ooh.
Home cooked.
I prefer home cooked unless we do what we call By Day Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So on a Friday, that's takeaway night. And I don't want home cooked on a Friday. I want takeaways.
Yeah. fair
So
enough.
I think I'm a big fan on like convenience, obviously. I would like to have fast food in the convenience of it. For example, yesterday we were coming back from a camping trip. We're an hour away. We didn't pack up until 5. We had a long day out swimming and fishing and resting. And then the way home, we conveniently grabbed a feed. When it's temptation, that's when it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're just
Yeah.
jumping into it and you're just relying on fast food, that's bad. But yeah, I don't know. Takeaways,
home food.
home
eh?
food.
I like home food. My wife is the most amazing cook.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my wife
I
can't
love
make butter chicken like my favorite Indian restaurant though.
No, I don't know. Naya does it way better. Actually, and I reckon that's from your old man. Because your old
What,
man
cooking?
is such a good cook.
We're
Yeah.
not good at everything, you know. Like
No, she can make a mean Big Mac taco thing.
Yeah, see?
See, so
hard.
there's definitely I'd rather sometimes that than a Big Mac.
Yeah.
But like, there's that Indian restaurant that just does it so genuine and
Yeah,
authentic.
cool.
I prefer it from home as well because you know exactly what's going in it. Like, you know how it's been cooked.
just
that
something
sort of
about
thing.
the home cooked
It's a
feeling,
bit more
you know.
special too. I come
Yeah.
home from work and my dinner's cooked for me, ready to go, and
Yeah.
I'm much more appreciative than going and paying someone else to cook me a feed that
Definitely.
took 5 minutes
Save
and was
some
covered in
dollars
oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely home cooked. What about you?
Yeah, home cooked.
Home cooked, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Get sick of takeaways.
At least you know what's in it, eh?
Mm.
Like Hobson had a bar. He goes munching on fast food. Don't even know what the fuck I'm eating.
Mm.
Like that's facts. You don't
Yeah.
know
Not
what's
really.
in that. You know
Yeah.
all the
So be
stories.
nice to the person at KFC
They might spit
window,
on
you
that.
know, you just never know.
Never
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
I do like it. It's not that I don't like it. I just prefer to eat at home, and especially like trying to be healthier as well.
Oh, and save money
Definitely.
because that
Oh,
shit's
yes,
expensive.
it's-
You eat out all the time. That costs lots.
It's getting even worse too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, life's worse.
But your
Money's
table
worse.
your table is the heart of the home,
Yeah.
100%.
you know.
I like
so,
that. I try
yeah.
to always sit with the kids, but the problem is we've got 3 kids and 4 chairs. So I sit with the kids and have dinner, and wifey sits in the lounge watching the SVU.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But no, that's massive. Thank you so much for coming through, Jazz.
Grateful.
Me, shit, I'm
And-
grateful
and
for
me.
my wife and my family because this camping trip we've just come back from, man,
I saw
that's
your post.
yeah, bro,
Awesome stuff.
so beautiful.
Mm.
Just getting out there, like I said, put the phone down, reconnect. I love that word, reconnect, and just do what's natural to us and just enjoy being alive and out there and doing the world rather than, you know, everything else. So, yeah, I'm grateful for whānau and happy birthday, Dad, whose birthday it is today.
Oh, happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah, when this comes out on Sunday, it wouldn't be relevant, but happy birthday for right now, Dad.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'm grateful for support networks, a family, that sort of thing. It's just nice to be able to connect with the family. Like when I went through like a massive disconnect when I was young, and now that I'm older, have kids and that, our family's super close. And then also having your family, big family, super caring and loving. I just love having family around and that, like just having like positive support networks everywhere, and even church as well. Like the people at church are just so supporting, and I don't know,
You got a cool village.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Awesome.
I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for that. So
Yeah.
Cool, massive. So, any final words from you, Jez?
You've half filled the jar.
I've tried to
That's
go
about
easy
it.
too.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
this is probably my least episode.
Yeah.
I'm usually the top of the charts, and yeah.
No, besides that, just thank you very much for having me.
thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. Massive start to 2026. We wish you all the best for what
Thank
you've got
you.
ahead.
Yep.
And thank you, fellas, for coming through and waiting patiently while we talk a lot. But yeah, no, this is the Making a Statement podcast. We're about breaking the stigma. Makingastatement.co.nz. You can go and check out our page, my music, and what we've got coming. We've got heaps in the works for 2026. I've pretty much got a whole album of beats. I just need to put the music to it all. Man, I've been busy. It's hard because I'm making my own beats and shit now. So like,
Choice.
it takes so long to do anything.
You're natural.
Yeah, I hope at the end of it, the product will be appreciated. So I just got to do it right. So 2026, I think, is the year that we're going to come back strong with the music, and really do that right this time around.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, thank you. That's us, Brother E.
Bye. I'm Ethan.
Gonna happen as firefighter, ain't nobody putting it down. I'm holding it down, no common grounds. I'm making a statement, is the way to claim that you're running the town.